money that I had, all of that dried up within 60 days of me being married to him. I was dead broke. I went from literally scaling my business, getting one of my first big business loans, to being broke, not even able to pay the loan no more within 60 days of marrying him, y'all. I did not know what was going on, but I was trying to do right by the Lord. That I'm praying. I'm like, Lord, yeah. So this man wanted to have a baby. He begged me down for a baby. I didn't want no baby, but because I married him, I gave him a baby, y'all. That was one of the worst but best decisions I could have did, because I love my son to death. But that man literally was sent in my life to destroy everything God had for me. And at that moment, he did. It got to the point where I was having to depend on him financially, and he found every which way to break me down mentally, emotionally, and physically, to where I did leave him within 6 months. But here's the kicker. This is how he was a warlock. You guys, I kid you not, there would be moments that I would pray to God, and I'm going to give you guys a few instances. So there was a time where I knew, all the stuff that I was going through with him. And it was very hard. It was very hard. But it was like I would be praying out to God. And every time I would pray out to God, somehow he pick up the phone and call me. And the very thing that I was just praying about would be the topic that he's talking about on the phone. Literally, this has happened at least 5 times throughout our marriage. Like, I'm praying out to God about something, and he's calling me. Now, a normal person would be like, oh, God is answering my prayers. And that's what I was thinking at first, until it got really creepy, okay? And what God showed me was that me marrying him, God turned me over to the devil. God turned me over to a reprobate mind. And whatever I went through, now God did not let the enemy really get me, as in knock me off. But it was a situation where God literally had to kind of let me do what I do, and I had to find my way back to him. And that's exactly what happened. So I kid y'all not, when I left my ex-husband, I never forget July 4th of last year, I prayed out to God, and this was the first time I ever begged God